knowledge-based economy featuring high-value employment, economic prosperity, and greater national self-reliance. Ladies and gentlemen, this conference comes on the eve of our 15th Jordan Science Week, to be launched by His Majesty King Abdullah on Monday morning. The title of our conference there is Science and Technology, Drivers for Change. Today, ladies and gentlemen, you are all drivers of change. As you pursue the excellence in education, we are ensuring that our younger generations are all able to embrace the change that is upon us and to live with it and realize that change is actually an opportunity and not a threat. But as I said, it all stems from education. And ideally, education is nurturing. Nurturing talent, nurturing the gifted, and moral rectitude. And ideally, all human beings are intrinsically talented, gifted, and morally good. Thus, ideally, education is universal. It is not just for the elite, but for all humanity. Ideally, it aims at transforming the individual from a passive object to a creative subject. It aims at constituting subjects as centers of conscious action and thought, conscious beings who create and produce. Not isolated subjects, but communitarian subjects conscious of belonging to a greater community, of being that necessary link in the communal chain. Ideally, ladies and gentlemen, education aims at constituting creative subjects capable of working together and in unison to effect controlled changes in themselves and their environments via systemic openness, knowledge, and moral rectitude. Controlled development can only be the offspring of intersubjective openness via moral pathos and objective consciousness via scientific knowledge. Ideally, education aims at creating communitarian subjects endowed with scientific rationality and universal humanism. Man is potentially creative and freedom-free to build on creativity. Education should turn this potential into actuality and should socially organize this creative human power. It should aim at transforming the person into a human being, a knowing, moral, and communal being. This is how I understand excellence in education, the basic theme of these series of international conferences which I am privileged to attend. Excellence in education is basically approaching the ideal of creating a truly human society, an association of truly human and truly free subjects working and living in harmony with each other. Excellence in education is a road, perhaps the road to freedom, to power, and to well-being. My late uncle, His Majesty King Hussein, always talked about the fact that Jordan's greatest resource are its human resources. Al-insana aghla ma namlak. And my father added to this that it is productive beings who are our greatest resources. Al-insan al-muntij al-mi'ta' aghla ma namlak. Gathering the major elements of the educational practice, world-class experts and researchers, university academics, school teachers and headmasters and headmistresses, and interested observers to discuss excellence in education is an important step towards achieving true excellence in education, as has been instructed to us under the wise vision of His Majesty King Abdullah II. The idea is brilliant and original. Indeed, I wish to warmly thank Professor Taysir Subhi and the ICIE and the Christian Educational Foundations for organizing such a large, multifaceted conference to embody this idea. And indeed, it is an honor for it to be hosted by Princess Sumaya University for Technology, our motto of which is excellence in teaching and research. I thank the organizers, the participants, but mostly our guests who have joined us from overseas, who are here today for this great event, and I wish you all success in your deliberations and a joyful and fruitful sojourn here in Jordan. Thank you very much.
باسمكم جميعاً أتقدم بالشكر الجزيل إلى صاحبة السمو الملكي الأميرة سمية بنت الحسن المعظمة على هذه الكلمة التي غطت الموضوع بجميع أبعاده وبجميع منطوياته. واسمحوا لي باسمكم جميعاً أنه أتقدم بهدية بسيطة جداً تمثل اللجنة التنظيمية الأمان العامة للمؤسسات التربوية المسيحية والمركز الدولي لتطوير التعليم. والآن راح يكون معنا تقريباً ربع ساعة استراحة، وقبلها سيكون هناك السلام الملكي.